Okay, I am back. Quick recap, I left off just after landing on asteroid X57. I'm going to proceed with Bring Down the Sky, and we'll see what else I can do this evening. Okay, quick recap for anybody who hasn't seen it. The planet up there is Terra Nova. We are on asteroid X57. That thing you see up there in the front is a fusion engine. They were pushing the asteroid into planetary orbit to be converted into a space station. But now the asteroid has been taken over and is accelerating toward the planet, so naturally we have been called to fix this problem. So, on we go. Oh, yeah. And those cylinders out there have rocket turrets in them. We'll want to be careful about those. And there's a bunch of little things to go find up here on the various mountaintops. We'll go through all that stuff. Actually, I think I'll go up and get that transmission turret first. Data link between the transmission tower and several survey stations have been restored. Survey station locations are now shown on your map. Good. So now we have all these other little places we can go visit. G. Mendel. What happened to this poor guy? The victim was badly beaten before being killed with a pistol shot to the back of the head at close range. It is likely he surrendered only to be executed by his sadistic captors. That's a bit of a stretch, but still. Survey Station 3, final entry, logged by Engineer G. Mendel. The central transmission tower is on the fritz again. No one ever listens to my warnings about single points of failure. I'm surprised our surface comms work half as well as they do. When Slajus, S-L-A-J-S, shows up to relieve me, I'll go see if I can get the old girl back up and running. Well, I fixed the central transmission tower already. I guess G. Mendel never got a chance to get up there. Okay, we're gonna go deal with that first fusion torch. Oh look, you can see another one over there. The third one is that way. Oh, there's a turret back there. I forgot he was up there. I realize you can get more XP by fighting the turrets on foot, but I'd rather not joust with them that way. Look at that thing up there. You hear the noise and everything. You should be careful about sightseeing when you're being shot at. I think there's one more over here. Yeah, there it is.
Securing point.
Batarians. Harak! Check! Check! Release the Varren!
Tally's shooting me in the back there. Okay, so those were Batarians. That's the first time we actually see them in the series. I can't remember if there's stuff upstairs or not.
Offline. Was that you? Can you hear me?
Who are you? What's going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know, but if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything,
I've gotta go. Good luck.
And the plot thickens. I got a bunch of stuff here. Let's go through my gear real quick and see if I can upgrade anything. Well, that at least is a clear upgrade. Oh yeah, that's a big upgrade too. I think she normally uses her pistol though. Yeah, that's another big upgrade. Yeah, Stiletto 4 to Stiletto 6, definitely. Can't get any Quarian armor to save my life, though.
Hey.
Oh God. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
It's a good thing I'm a nice person.
Takes more than that one shot to bring me down.
Sorry. I didn't even realize you were human until... well... guess I'm not much of a soldier.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard, with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen. We don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family. They live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
X-57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs. It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking at once. Millions. The heat of the blast. 1,000 kilometers away, clothes will ignite. There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything for hundreds of kilometers. Terra Nova will die.
Is there any chance it'll land in the oceans?
That would be even worse. Tsunamis would sweep inland at hundreds of kilometers per hour. Millions of tons of water would be vaporized at the point of impact. Global cloud coverage. The plants could all die, and if they go, the whole ecosystem rolls over. I'd have to run the numbers, but take my word for it, it'd be bad.
This doesn't make any sense. Batarians run criminal gangs. Unethical, but profitable. They don't destroy worlds. What does this gain them?
I've heard all the stories. Slave rings ranching people like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this is... The Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops. I never thought the Batarians would go this far.
Most Batarians aren't genocidal madmen, but these ones are terrorists.
Yeah, I know. It's just... This isn't how I expected the world to be when I rolled out of bed this morning.
You were on the ground when this happened. How many Batarians have you seen? And where?
They landed at the main facility. It's locked down now. They've changed the passcodes. No idea what's going on inside. I did see groups head out to each of the torch stations. Couldn't say how many, though. Enough to give you a fight.
Any idea who's behind this? Who's leading them? That might... Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Not from here. No. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
Well, I did find one dead already, so let's go ahead and tell him.
I came across a member of your crew. He didn't make it.
I see. Well, maybe the other 2 are still out there. You never know. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
What can you tell me about Kate?
Smart as a whip and bold as they come. I hope she keeps hidden. If they find her... Oh, Katie. Don't do anything stupid.
Why were you moving this thing in the first place?
Well, the idea was to drag it into Terra Nova's orbit, mine it out, and in the end you'd have a basic structure for an orbital station. It's a lot cheaper than getting everything up into orbit from the planet's surface. The minerals we extract almost cover the costs.
Give me a worst-case scenario. We can't stop the asteroid. Could the colony be evacuated?
Shepard, it took 30 years for the population to grow that large. I'm sure they're moving people to remote areas, but they'd never be able to get more than a few thousand off-world. We just don't have enough ships. No one does. Well, maybe the Quarians, but I don't see them suddenly showing up and offering us a ride.
Okay, that one I knew was kind of a moot point anyway, but I want to go through all the dialogue options.
You'd better find a good place to hide. If the Batarians come back and find you...
Yeah, I think I'll make myself scarce. Good luck, Shepard.
Body of C. Himes. Well, that's a bad sign. This body has severe burns and shows signs of major concussive trauma. Mercifully, the explosion would have killed her instantaneously. Well, I guess one could hope.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
Well, well, well. Oh, those are the blasting caps. Yeah, you see the little buggers? You really do have to walk in there. It's a pain. At least there aren't any rocket turrets really close. Oop. I stand corrected. Yes, there are. There's one way over there. There's one there, and there's probably one on the other side of the torch, too. But there's another little building over here that has spare grenades and stuff in it. And I think it's on the other side of this ridge up here.
Hear me? Getting all kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing...
Yep, there it is. I see it on the minimap now. I sure hope my crew has strong stomachs. I can just imagine trying to clean up the Mako when it's full of vomit. Computer lists a complete cargo manifest of the containers outside. It's mostly uninteresting. Excavation equipment and parts for prefabricated work shacks. A footnote catches your eye. Explosives move to grid reference 32-4-16 for safety. Yes. Haha, 16 extra grenades. Now that was worth coming out here for.
Warning. Approaching operational boundary limits. Recall imminent.
This view of Terra Nova is pretty impressive. I even like how you can see the red Presumably that's heating from the asteroid getting close to the planet's atmosphere, which probably means we should probably stop screwing around and go after the other torches. See, there's one over there, which appears to be firing directly through the mountain. And there's one there. Somewhere around here there is a pirate radio station. We need to find that too. Of course, we want to approach this carefully, so those rocket turrets will mess you up.
Ground-penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on foot.
Anti-vehicle demolitions? That sounds silly. I would have said anti-vehicle munitions. Makes more sense. I'm gonna save it first because this is twitchy.
Take cover!
Whoa, where'd that guy come from? Jeez, I don't remember that being so hairy. Okay, now we can get out of here without blowing ourselves up.
I sense trouble.
I think there's one more rocket drone, but it's above us.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You've really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again. Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
Ruh-roh. There's a crate down there I passed. I'll go back and get that one. Inventory management in this game is such a pain. As much as I enjoy playing Mass Effect, man. That over there is what the fusion torch looks like turned off. And of course, that's the third one. Oh, you see that way over there? That's the third guy. I need to go find him. And the radio station is over there somewhere too. I'm gonna kill these rocket turrets while I'm here.
Heading out.
Body of T. Slajus. S-L-A-J-S. I have no idea how to pronounce that. The scorching on this victim's hard suit suggests he escaped the burning interior of his vehicle only to be gunned down by his assailants. They really are trying to make you not like Batarians in this DLC. Didn't want to run him over.
Understood.
Footprints. Faint footprints in the dust lead off to the east. This is going to spawn a bunch of rocket drones, if I remember correctly. Chief, let's see, Survey Station 2, final entry logged by Chief Surveyor R. Montoya. Communications are down and there are non-corporate dropships landing near the main facility. There were flashes of light over the horizon. I can't be certain, but I'd guess it's heavy arms fire. As per emergency protocol, I am arming the defense drones. I am not waiting for my pickup. I am going to investigate. That's what the footprints were. And there are the drones. Oh, there he is. I knew he was out here somewhere. It looks like he died from a single shot through his helmet, likely from a sniper. Whoever killed him didn't even bother to search his body. There's still equipment in his service pack. Which, naturally, we will loot. No, I'm missing something. That main facility is the end. We have to turn off all the fusion torches first. That's where we'll find good old Balak.
On my way.
I think I killed one when I shot that cryo container. Oh, no, maybe not.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
Oh, who are those guys? Let's go have a chat.
Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
A quick slave grab. Yeah, that makes me happy.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are gonna die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
That's a straight line if I've ever heard one.
Well, it's not too late. You can still leave.
I don't think so. Balak would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Balak wants you dead. And what Balak wants, Balak gets. I can't change that.
Do you always want to be second in command? Get me out of here and I'll take care of Balak. Then you can start giving the orders.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Balak's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises, for both our sakes.
Balak will get what's coming to him, and so will you if I ever catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly. Balak's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
Well, well, well. So some Batarians can be reasoned with. So that's the main facility. There's a rocket turret there, there, and there. I think we're rolling backwards off the mountain. There is also a rocket turret in there, on rails. It comes out and shoots at you and goes back. And there's one in there. And there's one in there. So this one is kind of a pain, and we're rolling. Dang it, I have missed something. Where's the radio station? There's a radio station out here somewhere. I want to find it before I go in there. No, that's the storage facility. Okay, should be right there, hopefully. Yeah, I think that's it. Yep, I think so. This computer is filled with operation logs and personal journals for a small pirate music station operated by X-57's engineers. It includes scripts for several promotional messages, none of which appear to have been recorded. Radio X-57, rocking this rock since 2182. Since 18, yeah, that would be funny. Radio X-57, when your world seems hollow, we help you touch the sky. I like that one. The Jimi Hendrix reference. Radio X-57, talk hard. Radio X-57, your last best hope for rock within 300,000 kilometers. That one I think is my favorite. I like that one. Okay, now that we're done sightseeing, we can get back to it. And let's just drive the Miko right off the side of the mountain. As much of a pain as driving the Mako can be sometimes, it is pretty handy that you can pretty much point it straight at the side of a mountain and just go right up the cliff face. Okay, we want to be careful about this because there's a whole bunch of rocket turrets here. Good, and I don't think we even took a hit. We also gained a level. I think we gained a level before. I need to stop and deal with that before we go inside. Or actually, let's go inside and then do it.
Understood.
Let's see. I have been maxing out Liara's biotics because she's become very useful. I think I'm going to keep putting points in barrier. Nah, I'm going to max out her singularity. I don't think the barrier has been that useful. And Tali, I maxed out electronics and decryption. I'm going to start cramming points into hacking so that she can blow up drones and such. Okay. Boy, that Storm 7 sucks, doesn't it? Well, the Equalizer 6 is a big upgrade over the Avenger 3. The Naginata 6 is marginally better than the Hammer 6. Oh, that's a... We'll give her that Omni tool. Look at that. And we'll give her this Omni tool. Okay, let's go. Hey, look, a pool of blood. Probably a bad sign. I always enjoy when they shout "Death before surrender" as they run into my gun. I am happy to accommodate you. Geez, I walked right into a grenade. Good job.
It's over now.
Perimeter clear.
Okay, so Kate Bowman and a few others are in the cell beneath us. And I know that when I let them out, Balak and a few more of his guys are going to show up. I just wanted to take a quick look around, remind myself of where these bombs are, because those are important. I should go ahead and refill my Metagel too. Oop, red triangle.
You humans. You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
Let the hostages go, and maybe you'll live long enough to explain yourself to the Council.
I don't answer to the Council. Or to you. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Why take it out on these people? They didn't do anything to you or the Batarians.
Didn't do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours. Aside from using resources that should have been ours. We were left to defend ourselves. But the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen. That's why we attacked you at Elysium. That's why I'm doing this. You forced our hand!
You attacked us first. When we retaliated, you ran off to the Council hoping for help. When you didn't get it, you hid. You've got no one to blame but yourselves.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
So here's the big moral choice in this particular storyline. If you attack him, there's a bomb over there in the prison cell where Kate and the others are. You can kill Balak, but they die. If you release him, you can get her out, but he still activates those bombs that I showed you before, and you have to run around and disarm them. I would enjoy killing him, but I'm going to let him go.
You can go. But this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe. But I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
Is that all right?
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were going to stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
Balak was holding them hostage. I let him go to save them.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
Yeah, he could. Balak seemed like a practical man. Practical but callous. I'm sure if he'd been in my place, Ms. Bowman would be dead now, along with all the terrorists. But I'm not going to sacrifice people who happen to be between me and my target.
So what happens now? The bad guys get away?
Balak gets away today, but we'll still be after him tomorrow, and the day after that. Me, my crew, and every other crew in the Alliance. He'll run and he'll hide, but eventually he'll slip up and we'll get him. Bad guys never get away, Simon. Not unless the good guys give up.
Well, I wouldn't want you after me. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
This is like the earliest chance you get to get really good Quarian armor. And the other stuff... The Omni tool he has is really good too, but I'm going to take the Quarian armor.
You have Quarian armor? That's hard to come by.
We hired a few to help install the torches. They really knew their stuff. You're welcome to take it.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh. I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
God, I wish I had a medical interface 5 or 6. I really like the medical interface. Okay, let's go down. Let's go talk to Kate.
I can't believe you let Balak go. To save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
Your brother was the one Balak killed?
Yes. Aaron. He was the one who convinced me to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. I don't even know your name.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
There's a few more people I can talk to.
Thank you so much. I thought we were all dead.
Thank you again, Commander. You've done more than you know.
We can talk to Simon again. He's sitting at the desk now that we came in past at the beginning. I don't remember if he has anything interesting to say. I gained a level. I don't want to forget to deal with that before I take off again.
You can't imagine how much you've done.
Yeah, he doesn't say much. Alright, that's the end of Bring Down the Sky. We have rescued Terra Nova from being destroyed by a runaway asteroid, driven by Batarian terrorists. Remember Balak, he is important. Well, not important, but he will show up again later. Not in this game, but later. Hey, I got a point. I can max out charm. That's useful. Okay, I think I'm going to call it there. I was going to do side quests, but I think I'm out of steam for tonight. And I will pick this up tomorrow or the next day. And because I have a whole bunch of side quests to knock out. The next story planet I want to do is probably going to be Virmire. Yeah, I've done Pharos, I've done Therum is over here, we already did that. Pharos is done, we're finished here. We're finished there. I like to do do I want to do Noveria last or Virmire last? Probably Virmire. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do Virmire next. Because, well, after Noveria, there's another... I don't remember if it's after Noveria or after Virmire, but there's another cluster that appears over here somewhere. It has more Rachni stuff to deal with. But I have a bunch of side quests I want to do that need to go back to the Citadel for turn-ins. And I don't want to stay up all night right now to work on this, so I'll work on it tomorrow. Alright, I'm going to save the game and I'm going to call it a night. Thank you for watching.